Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam, and I think you can see Holly right here behind me. In this video, I'm going to cover several winter seeding things that I have going on. A week and a half ago or so, I put up a video doing some of my cool season vegetable starts for the early spring, some broccoli and lettuce. I'll show you an update on that. The day after that, I had put up a microgreens video, and I'll show you how they've progressed. They're ready to eat at this point. I'm going to be doing some more in the next few days. Let me know in the bottom of this video if you're interested in more microgreens videos. I'll show you lots of different ones. This one, I just used that brassica mix and some sunflowers. Again, I'll show you those in just a minute. Follow me on Instagram. You can see actually how, you know, I put up the occasional photo of a salad from my winter garden out here, and you can see how these things have come along and how they look on a plate. You can see from the beginning of the video, I'm filling some more trays this morning, doing some more seeding. The last thing I'm going to show you in this video is how I organize my seeds. I don't do it like probably other people do with, you know, plastic bins or whatever. My seeds are literally in groupings by the different types of plants they are, and then they are in the order in which they need to be planted. So the things that take the longest in the trays are at the top of my stack, and so I know I got to get on those things sooner than later. I'll show you that at the end of the video. Here's the update from the seeding from a week and a half ago. Here are the two trays that I've seeded so far for my cool season vegetables for 2021. This is some Monflora broccoli right here. There's some Butter Crunch lettuce right there. The next tray down has some emerald crowned broccoli in it, and a wildfire lettuce mix that I'll give you a close-up in just a second. Even when they're small like this, they start to develop that red color in the leaves. They're quite beautiful. But you can see just in a little over a week how much progress these have made. I put multiple seeds in each of these cells, and I'll talk more about that in just a second. I'm going to thin these down to the most vigorous one as that kind of presents itself. These need water this morning, and I have that solid tray underneath these 50 cell trays, so I just water into this spot right here. I'll show you that real quick. So I just hold this little flap out on the side of the bottom tray and just water directly into that. This seed starting mix is heavy in peat, and so it will actually wick the water up into the tray. And I'll give it, you know, maybe almost a half a gallon probably at the time, and that'll last a few days. You notice the coloration on the soil on the top will become a much lighter color as it dries out, and once it wicks the water back up, it will darken the soil color again. So I hope you can see this lettuce starting to get its red color back there. All the lettuce looks the same when it first germinates, and then it slowly develops whatever characteristics it's going to have. But that red lettuce is just beautiful to me, and of course it's tasty as well. If I slide up here, you can see the microgreens that I did in a video last week as well. I've almost let these sunflowers get a little bit too big. I'm going to cut these today, make a salad with these today. But when these sunflowers germinate, sometimes they push the seed hulls to the top, and so I just go across the top of them, just like, and do this right here occasionally. But I'll go ahead and cut these off today. If you follow me on Instagram, maybe you get to see that salad. And then these are brassica microgreens here, and they're ready to go as well. But that's, I don't know, that may be 8 or 9 days from starting them from seed. And in that video, I put this brick cap onto the top of it. I left that on for about 3 days, turned the light on after I took the cap off, and this has happened in another 5 or 6 days. Quickly, I'm going to cover my seed organization. If you haven't ordered seeds yet, seed catalogs are the best, or even ordering them online catalogs. I just enjoy shopping for seeds in general. Be careful not to go too crazy your first season doing this. You don't want to just pick a tomato or a pepper, or just 1 or 2 of each thing that you want to grow, and make sure it kind of says it's an easy variety, disease resistant, that kind of thing. Make it easy on yourself the first year, get some success under your belt, and then go from there. All of my microgreen mixes are in one box. It's a box from Johnny's Seeds sent me a long time ago, and every time I order anything for microgreens, I end up putting it in this box. There's arugula right there. There's a microgreens brassica mix. That's what you just saw in the inside there. There's a collard some collards as well, which make absolutely fantastic microgreens. There's some Russian red kale, and just another mild microgreen mix if you don't want a spicy one. You know, some of the microgreen mixes can be have a little spice to them, a little kick to them. Okay, the main thing is here's another box in which I got seeds in, and this is how I organize my seeds. Over here on the left, in my very fancy box, are empty seed packets of things that I wanted to order again. Things that went well for me last year. I save every seed packet, and rather than writing them down somewhere, they're in my handy dandy filing cabinet over here. These are the tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and the ones I really liked from last year, and I want to reorder or retry in the future. I might not this year, but in the future I'll remember that it was a good one. Sometimes I write on the packets, and I'll write on the packets when they were seeded, that kind of thing, and they stay filed right here. Okay, the rest of my organization here is this pack with this rubber band is all things that I will directly seed into the ground. And so this is beans and squash and zucchini and even sunflowers. So even some flowering things. But these are the things that are just easy to seed directly into the ground and that I'm not going to end up putting in a tray in the lights inside. Okay, that's number one. All of my annual flowers are bound together right here. Okay, so all of my vegetables that I'm going to be seeding inside are in this stack right here. I'm going to show you more about that stack in just a second, how I additionally organize these stacks. I've got all of my herbs in a stack right here, all the ones that I'll do from seed. I actually buy basil in 6-packs. I just find it easier. I can seed it. It's not hard to seed, but sometimes some of these things are just easier to buy. I've got all my perennials right here. And again, there's a second level of organization to this that I'll show you in just a second. And then right here, I have all of my cool season vegetables. Okay, that's summer vegetables down there. This is cool season vegetables. These are the ones that I'm actually doing right now and what I've got going on, you know, for the cool part of the year. This is going to be collards and leafy things and broccoli and Swiss chard, all of those kinds of things. But they're all bound together right there. So that's my first level of organization. So my second level of organization in each of these rubber bands is I have them in the order in which I need to actually seed them. And let me show you that real quick. The top of this stack is peppers. Peppers tend to take a long time from seed in the house, and if you'll flip over one of the packets, it actually says on the back that it takes 6 to 8 weeks from seed before the transplants are ready to go outside. If you go to I just dropped one of my tomatoes, I'll pick up in a second. If you go to the back of the tomatoes say 5 to 6 weeks. Cucumbers I have in this stack. Cucumbers I can do in the ground, but I choose to do them from seed, take about 4 weeks. And so I have them in the stack from what takes the longest down to what is the shortest. And that way I know the very next thing I'm seeding for summer vegetables is definitely going to be these peppers because they take the longest. My frost-free date is around April 15th. And so I can count back 8 weeks for my peppers. That's when they need to start these seeds. That's February 15th approximately, right? And then my tomatoes are going to be 5 to 6 weeks. So I'm looking at March 1st, starting my tomatoes, and my cucumbers are 1 month. And so let's say March 15th to start my cucumbers. One additional thing that I keep in mind, that I have in my mind when I'm doing these seeds is, these are brand new packs here. These were the germination test was recent on these, only about 6 months ago. I'll probably use 2 seeds in each cell for these. They had an 87% germination rate 6 months ago. Probably still gonna have an 87% germination rate. I've got seeds that are a year older than that, maybe even 2 years older than that. And so I'll check the date on the packet, and if they're older than that, sometimes I'll use 3, maybe even 4 seeds in the cell just to make sure that something germinates. So that's it. That's my entire storage system and organization method for my seeds. The main thing for me is that I'm so busy, especially going into spring with other projects, not just in this yard and not just with this channel, that I need to know what's next. And so everything for me is done as what's next. And I'll be seeding stuff basically every week between now and probably the 1st of May, something will be going on to those light racks inside. And with it organized like this, I know what's next always, and I don't end up putting my peppers and tomatoes in it the exact same day with them organized like this. I've done that before. The tomatoes end up this tall, and the peppers are, still only this tall, and then I'm burying tomatoes, an extra 4 inches into the ground to try to recover from that. So this is from life lessons of not seeding these things too early. So there you go. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll be updating all my seeding efforts throughout the spring season. Thanks for watching.